Nah, man, that blood, I finally fucking recovered from the weekend, blood. All I know is Cat Williams was right. This getting old shit is definitely for the birds. None of them ones, blood.
Where did you go? Come on, spill the beans. What happened? Weekend. Where did you go? What?
Nah, I went to one.
Recover from? What did you have to recover from, my guy?
Nah, I went to one gala event thing still.
Yeah.
It was decent. It was decent. It was good. It was good. There was good vibes and that.
Suited and booted, them things.
Yeah, all of that, blood. All of that. Like I'm going church and them thing there.
Saying that.
But yeah, blood. Man, it was all good till man got in the taxi, blood, and then yo.
The air hit you.
Yo. No, I can't even say it. I can't even say it was the air, blood. It was definitely something, the motion or something. Because I was standing outside for a piece before man got in the vehicle. You know that then when man got in the vehicle, it was Pete for man, blood. Pete. So yeah. yeah, man. I thought, just come back to life after that again.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. As you get older, it takes some days. When you just be recovered the next morning, now it takes a couple of days.
The week's nearly done.
couple things going on in the football world, blood. Jurgen Klopp saying I'm gone. I can't lie. I was haps. I was haps. Listen, I rate Jurgen, yeah, but I'm a United fan, so I'm not unhappy that Jurgen's going. And I'm pretty sure you ain't either, to be fair, because what are you saying?
You know what, yeah? So, obviously, man's a gunner, innit?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
The man that said, unfortunately, stop that. I rebuke that. I said, off the back of our season last year and how that panned out, yeah, I said we was going to win this season.
Yeah. Purely
based on our reaction from finishing 8th the season before last season and then how we performed last season.
Yeah.
Bare points, bag of goals. It was all good until, I don't know, the last 10 games or something. Yeah, last 11 games.
Yeah.
Cool. So just based on that, I'm like, yeah, we're going to win the thing this season. I don't think it's going to be easy, but we'll win it, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, before Klopp decides that he's going to announce he's leaving and that, and prior to our game against Crystal Palace, like we went on it went a bit wayward, yeah? Went a bit, not going to lie. Performances went off a cliff, whatever, for whatever reason, whatever.
Yeah.
But cool, man kept the faith. Then Jurgen decides he's gonna open his mouth, yeah?
That changed everything. That changed everything now, isn't it?
Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit concerned that it might galvanize. Like normally, yeah, I can imagine any other team, any other manager says at this point in the season they're cutting.
Yeah. It's
not a galvanizing thing for them.
Yeah.
But Jurgen, blood.
Remember Ferguson did this with Man United, bro, and they won the league.
No, but I swear he said he was leaving in the summer of that season.
Yeah, he didn't announce midway through the season. Now we knew going into that season that this was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That still. Do you know what I mean? That still gave us the thing to win. Imagine if he had done it how Jurgen did it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, lad. I'm not. Sunday is gonna be a big game. If we can beat them on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, you got them on Sunday at Anfield.
Yeah.
At Anfield.
No, we're not at Anfield. We're at home. We're at Emirates.
Okay.
Ooh. But I'm not.
Ooh.
Yeah. Listen. And then we got West Ham is our next game. I swear down. Yeah. I don't know.
By the time when's it on Sunday?
Yeah.
So by the time this comes out, that would have happened. That's interesting though. What's your prediction for that?
So before he opened his mouth, I would have said we win that game. And to be fair, I still think we win that game.
I think it's going to be a draw, I don't think no one wins that.
Nah, blood, we can't afford to draw. We have to win that game.
Yeah.
And we're at home. So
I can't see losing. That's all. I can't see losing at home. But I can't see Liverpool losing though. Do you rate him as one of the greats, Jurgen? He's a sick manager, yeah?
But
Yeah, he won. Was it really won? He ain't really won that much, has he? Really? Like,
All right, so I'm with you. Yeah, this is why I was trying to look up man's trophies since he's been at Liverpool.
yeah.
Because whenever I hear this talk about the greatest managers or the greatest whatever in football, it's usually predicated on the fact that either A, you're a striker, so your output is clearly seeable. You know what I want. So obviously, man like Haaland, last year he bags 50-something goals, blood. Like in your first season, 50-something goals. That got yeah. So no one can argue that you're not a talented player. No one can argue that, and no one can argue that you're, one of the world's best right now. No one can argue that to us,
yeah.
In Jurgen Klopp's case, though, blood, I heard pundits and that talking about, he's the greatest manager and rare. But I'm like, hold on a minute. How many trophies did he actually win? If you're gonna be talking about you're the greatest manager, then you have to win trophies.
No, you have to, blood. When you're talking about the Wengers, the Fergusons, the Mourinhos, these men they
won trophies.
They just win 2 trophies and then would say they're the greatest and all this kind of. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, I rate Jurgen as a manager, and I understand as a Liverpool fan if you're gonna say that he's great, because what he did for Liverpool was amazing. They didn't win that for 30 years. Yeah. Liverpool was just some kind of. It's what Fergie. Nah, it's not. But it's kind of what Fergie did for Man United and what Wenger did for Arsenal.
Yeah, definitely. Let's change the whole time. And I definitely need to check this, but I feel like in terms of trophy hauls so far, Jurgen Klopp is like way down. But on the flip side of that coin, have I enjoyed? He's created his presence in the Premiership.
Yeah.
Do I like, man, when he's dealing with with media and rare tear? Do I like the energy that he comes with?
And the football his teams play are exciting.
Yeah. I respect all of that. So I'm not trying to take nothing away from what he's done.
No.
But simultaneously, I'm hard pressed to start putting in the conversation of greatest ever Premier League managers when you won.
They won the league when nobody was present to see nothing. They did it. I'm just saying that because I'm a Man United fan and they're Liverpool, innit? Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup. 4 cups.
All right, so I gave him more trophies than you. See it there?
So he just won everything once.
Which, listen, that's not bad because we still ain't won Champions League. Now. Yeah. And we never won Europa League neither, so...
But okay. You didn't. But is Klopp a better manager than Wenger? Because you didn't win the Champions League.
No.
Because you won trophies you won trophies, though. It might have been the same trophy. You won the league a couple times. Won the FA Cup a couple times. Do you know what I'm saying?
And you won it more than a couple of times, but yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's just because you ain't won the Champions League. I mean, I get on to Arsenal fans about that all the time, but Wenger, you can't compare Klopp to Wenger.
Nah, I don't think it's the same conversation. But the impact to the club, I would say is very similar.
Well, I ain't gonna talk about what Man United need because it's a whole lot. But what I'm gonna talk about is Rashford, buddy. You hear what's going on with Rashford?
What?
Ain't it a bit? Do you think it's a bit OT how people's going on? Or
the thing is, so last season, man scored 30 goals.
Yeah.
This season, and we're halfway through the season now.
That is terrible.
Man scored 4 goals.
Yeah, he's not good enough.
4 goals.
But then, in his defense, the whole team's rubbish. How is man supposed to be? How can man be motivated in a whole team that's rubbish?
Well, that also raises another question because has the team massively changed from the squad that you had last season?
I'm baffled, Dwayne. I'm baffled. Listen, because the answer to that question is no. So I don't know they clearly, clearly something's going on. That's not it that everybody can see something is going on there. There's something going on there. If you watch Man United play, they don't look like, you know when you love your job, you go to your job, you're happy, you're at the tear, and then there's people that go to their job and it's like, Monday. Let's just get through the day, and then you just get through the day, and then and then the home time comes. You're like, yes, clock watching. That's what Man United. That's what I feel like Man United do, and I feel like Rashford is not happy. I don't know why he's not happy, but something clearly is going on. There's something clearly not going on there, and I do think it's OT how they're going on. He went out. I don't know what happened. He went out apparently to Ireland or something, and then he's calling in sick because he must have had a couple of drinks. Just punish him, innit? Just give man a fine and get on with it. It's not that man never did drugs and that. Man just like eat that. I heard Roy Keane say it, like, Rashford's a sensible guy. He was feeding kids and stuff. He's not an idiot, is he? He knows he got politicians to sort out the thing so he's not a fool. But he's 26, man. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna make mistakes. And if he had done this last season, it wouldn't even be a big deal like that. It's because Man United are shit right now, and he is playing shit, and then he's decided he's got the audacity to go Ireland, and then this is what that is to go Ireland and have fun, and then ring in sick. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I get why people are angry, but like when people are saying, should he go to the Euros because of that and all that, that's foolishness. Because this man got caught in it. Man did a thing, he got caught. Like, fine him, which I know they have, and then get on with it. And if he doesn't sort it out, then you deal with man accordingly. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this is not something that publicly we know that Rashford has done before.
This is like his third infraction this season. So he went out after you man got beat in the Manchester derby. He went out.
Sorrows, cuz I don't blame him.
I mean, listen, I don't blame man neither, but simultaneously, we know that there's 2 yardsticks for footballers, especially in this country. You got black players, then you got the yardstick for everybody else that plays the game. He knows what the standards are supposed to be at United. I mean,
does it?
We can't argue.
Does he though? What do you mean? The standard? Because what is the standard? Because I'm a Man United fan and I've been supporting Man United before him. So I don't know what it is right now. But I'm not a player though. I'm not a player, but
I hear that. But you also know, that you're under a spotlight because of the club that you play for and the position that you have. So you can't just go out and do whatever you want.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Because you're already under a microscope. The way you lot was getting on man's back the end of last season, before you lot gave him a new contract, I said to him, you should have come to Arsenal, blood. We would have welcomed man with open arms. Personally, I feel like a lot of this has got something to do with Erik ten Hag and how he manages. I've been hearing man's been brushing heads with enough players in the changing room right now.
I've heard the same thing. Yeah, I've heard it.
So how does a player that before your arrival, never had no disciplinary nothing, and then after your arrival in your second season, man has 3 in 1 season, in 1 season, and you had nil points. Man had nil point infractions before you arrived at the club.
I think the levels he wants and he's bringing, them players ain't them levels, bro. And them players can't do what they want him to do, bro. I think he's trying to bring. I think he is trying to bring some sort of culture and some sort of standard to Man United. I think he is trying. He's not succeeding very well. Yeah, but I think he is trying. But the reason why he's not succeeding very well is because these players that we have, blood, they're not world-class players, bro. They're just average players. You look at Man United's team, the players he's brought in, Anthony and these, man. Martial is, blood, these men need to go long time, blood. Who is world-class in the team? Fernandes. Tell me another one. And I'm not dissing Rashford because I know, I've always said Rashford is a bad man, yeah? I just don't understand why he can't consistently do it, because when he is doing what he's doing, he's world-class, bro. When he's actually doing what he's doing, but I can't class him as an overall world-class player because he doesn't do it consistently enough.
What I did hear though, like what I did hear, which was jokes, yeah, is that man split up with his gal or something, yeah.
Yeah.
And every time he's like not been with his gal, or they've been in arguments, that's where man don't perform, innit? And right now he's not with her anymore. No, don't get me wrong, yeah. That I don't believe that carries.
No, it can be true because Gyal can match up a man's head, blood. Gyal can match up a man's head, but when you're playing football, I don't know, it's hard because you're human as well, isn't it? But then I watched the David Beckham documentary. He was going through all kind of things, and man was still playing. Listen, let me tell you something, yeah? David, I don't think, and maybe there is, but I don't know any football player that has gone through what David Beckham went through, blood. If you really...
I never watched the documentary still, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, watch it, because if you watch it, then you'll really know how deep it is. 100% watch it, D, yeah? But you was also there, though. And you remember, man was blood.
He was getting visual. He was
hated.
But also,
he was hated by the whole country, hated his guts. The whole country hated his whole guts, blood. They sent bullets to his parents and shit.
Wow, that's what?
It got peaked. The mum said, yeah. The mum said, the mum's an old woman, you know. You watch the documentary. The mum said she's in the crowd at one game, and then one of the opposition fans, yeah, offered her out, blood. Like, come on, then, to man's mum. Like,
what? Wait, what? Like, listen.
They sent bullets to man's yard, to the man's mum's yard. They're threatening his kid. They're threatening all of this, blood, and he's getting destroyed every game he's going to. Yeah, apart from Man United fans, he's going to any stadium he's going to, blood. He is getting destroyed because he's being blamed for England. Obviously, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why David Beckham is the. People can say what they want about David Beckham, yeah, but mental strength. Posh Boy said there was one. She was sitting in the crowd, and then like she was sitting in the crowd. The crowd's like all shouting. Posh Boy takes out the arse, yeah. And she said there was one woman sitting next to her, and she didn't know what to say. She just like, "Oh, do you want a cup of tea or something?" That's, you know what I mean. What do you say? What do you say in that situation, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? She just had to hold that. Who is your top 5 comedians of all time? This is personal. But your personal top 5 of all time. But listen, before you start, we're talking about all round. So on stage and movies and shows.
Ooh, pussy clean. All right. So Eddie Murphy, but you got to be in that list.
I think yes.
And I might shove man near the top of that list.
I think he has to be top for me. But yeah, go on.
Chris Rock's another one I'm gonna add in there.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Even though I didn't watch the Chappelle show, I just thought some of it was too stupid. Yeah, but he heavily rate like man's comedy and his ability to tell jokes. Like it's if you don't pay attention to the jokes, you're gonna miss the punchline.
Yeah. He's very intelligent. He's intelligent.
God, it's mad. That's also why I like Chris Rock as well, because he's another one that if you
Chris Rock different intelligent.
Yeah, but you got to pay attention.
Yeah.
And you got to pay attention from the start, because the end is gonna link back to anyway. Back to the list. Cat Williams is definitely on there.
Yeah.
Who's the fifth one that I'm gonna put in there? In terms of stand-up, TV, and film, I'm gonna say Eddie Griffin, even though I haven't actually watched any of his stand-up. I just seen clips of his stand-up.
Eddie Griffin. It's not a bad shout.
But he's just look, anything.
He's funny because he's serious.
I'm just thinking of flipping.
It's in
Bruce Bigelow, Magic.
It's in that. But what's the film when he's the what's the
Undercover Brother?
Yeah, that film is foolishness as well. That film is foolishness, blood. And he goes to the barbers, and in the barber chair takes you down to the cave. And yeah, Eddie.
Oh, yes. Hey, what about you? Lay it on, man.
I think Eddie Murphy has to be at the top. Yeah. The only person that maybe got above Eddie Murphy, but it's before my time, and I didn't watch too much of it, is Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Which I hear that someone like our pops would say Richard Pryor, yeah, but I don't really know Richard Pryor like that. So I'm gonna put, and I never watched his films. I know he's in films as well, but I never watched his films.
I saw a couple of his films still, but that was with I can't remember what
that's what I mean. It's not
the other brother's name was, and I think it's like Hear No Evil, See No Evil, something like that.
Yeah.
It was one of them.
I think Eddie Murphy has to be number one because of his Delirious and all that. His stand-up is funny as hell. You watch that now, it's still funny, yeah. And his films, he can act. He actually can act. So he can act in films that are not comedy as well, blood. Man, remember Boomerang? I can't think of a film that he's in that's rubbish. Maybe like his stuff he does now is not as great, but in his prime,
he
was killing everything. Like he was killing everything. So I'll put Eddie Murphy top. Yeah. This is personal. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go for Cat Williams, blood, because I can't think of a film that Cat Williams is in that I haven't been dying. Do you understand what I'm saying? That I haven't been dying.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny still.
He's stupid, blood, and he is like I love it. I love the energy that he comes with, and he's just always stupid. And as a comedian, he's hard as well. I don't know if he's been in bare films, but he's been in some films though.
Yeah.
And every film that I've seen him in,
jokes.
Not just funny, they're hilarious, blood. Yeah, so I'm gonna put Cat Williams at 2. Number 3, I'm gonna put Dave Chappelle, because he's been in films as well. Dave Chappelle show, again, that same. I've seen all the Dave Chappelle shows, and I don't rate them as much as other people rate them. Some of them are funny, yeah, but that show done a lot for comedy and for him, and it's made him who he is. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put him there, and his stand up. I've seen he's the comedian that I've seen live. I saw him at Shepherd's Bush. So Shepherd's Bush.
Oh, right.
Shepherd's Bush or Hammersmith. I saw him live. Yeah, he was fun. He's a funny guy. He's funny. So put him at 3rd. Okay, I'm gonna come back to 4. At 5, I think I'm gonna put Bernie Mac here. But that's an honourable shout because Bernie Mac hasn't really. When it comes to films and stuff, I wouldn't say Bernie Mac has done that great yet. But maybe not Eddie Murphy, but all them comedians I've said would put Bernie Mac ahead of them, bro, as well.
Yeah,
because Bernie Mac,
that's a good shot, you know.
Bernie Mac has to be in there, but he's only strong on stage. I wouldn't say his films are great. I don't even know if he's been in any films. He probably has been in.
Yeah, he's been in Ocean's 11.
But has he been hilarious like Bernie? Not hilarious. Do you get what I mean?
The thing is, Ocean's 11 wasn't a comedy like that. I mean, it kind of was, but it wasn't centered on that. I liked his character.
Yeah.
And I think he held his own amongst the ensemble of the cast, but in terms of comedic value, you can't really measure it. It's same like Transformers, blood. He was in Transformers as well, isn't
it? Yeah.
Cameo, but I mean, he was funny, but like, you're the car salesman. So whilst that interaction is jokes, that you sold Ricky the flipping Bumblebee, you know, them one.
Yeah.
So whilst that interaction was joke, it doesn't last long enough to be like.
Yeah, they're right. And I'm gonna put Chris Rock at 4th. I don't think you can't not put Chris Rock in there. Yeah, but I've got honourable shout-outs as well, because really, and high up the list, if you check it, Martin Lawrence should be in there. If you check it, right, if you really sit back and think, he hosted Def Jam, he was the host of Def Comedy Jam when Def Comedy Jam was Def Comedy Jam. He's done all the films. He played a Big Mama comedy films. He's in a few films.
Bad Boys.
Boys. Do you get what I'm saying? I just don't think he's that funny as a comedian. For me, I don't like them belly laughs, and then when you belly laugh, that doesn't happen to me with Martin. You know what I'm saying? He's funny.
I agree.
But that and then Chris Tucker, should he be in there as well? You know what I mean? But there's a lot of comedians, but that's my top 5, man. They're talking about
war.
Yeah.
Who?
They're talking about war, and it's possible that it could come, and when it comes, they're gonna have to start calling up man like me and you, and you get what I'm saying? So what you get that call now, D? What the phone ring right now, man, saying, yo, where I go on, you know, we need to come fight.
So I'm in two minds about this, yeah, because I'm not trying to fight no war for no government, blood, and I'm not out here trying to help you lot acquire someone else's resources like me, just because they're in Russia and I can't speak the language, we can't understand each other. That don't make sense.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that coin, if there are Russians in the ends, yeah, and they're trying to like move up friends and family and I'm not gonna do nothing.
I hear you.
So
I hear that. I
guess it depends on what. When I look outside my window, if I can't see
coming
no
to
Russians,
me, yeah,
I'm telling them, man, fuck off. None of them ones.
Yeah.
Bye. Do. But if I look out the window and I see like flipping them man rolling, blood. You know them man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, yeah. So the army rings you now, and you say, tell them to piss off, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see no Russians out here.
But then, next week come now, yeah. I'm playing devil's advocate. Next week come now, yeah. Yeah. Wait, this. No, because I thought about this, yeah. And I said, yo, do you know what, yeah? I need to think twice in that, because listen. Yeah. I'm saying I know some bad boy. You and I know some bad man from the ends, yeah, right? But I'm saying, are these men trained? Yo, are these men trained to fight the Russians when the Russians come? I don't have enough faith, D, in these. I listen.
Listen, what do you mean? Listen, them men are fighting bears. No one is No one is trained for that. No one is trained for that, blood. Apart from them, man. They out there fucking fighting bears and arms in bears. You see certain UFC fighters, yeah?
Yeah.
You see if you hear they're from Dagestan or what, something like that, brother.
Allow it.
And they got the beard, the full beard, everything. Allow it. Just allow it.
This man on top of your head, one swoop. One swoop.
You just have to allow it.
And then your head will still be there for a second and it'll just drop off. That's what will let them, man. It's them, man, blood. Them, man, you know what I mean? You don't even hear nothing that's clean.
Man said,
I thought about this, fam. I said, yo, because I hear you. Listen, what you're saying, I said this to myself. I said, if they ring me there, I'm not, are you mad? I'm not. But then I'm like, hold on, though, because
yeah, we all know.
I ain't never fought in a war. I've never fought in a war yet, so I'm not qualified. Yeah, so if I look out my window and 20 Russian men come, yeah, I'm gonna be looking at the army like, yo, you better do your army thing. Yeah, and then they're gonna be like, yo, listen, when we called you, yeah, you weren't trying to back nothing. You want us to. Then I said, now I'm in the situation. So now I feel like shit. So I have to join the army to protect myself. Sometimes, you know, Michael Owen came to Man United. He said, if you can't beat them, join them. This is what I feel like. I feel like the army might be Man United in the 90s. and the man them in the ends might be Liverpool blood. I don't like as good as Liverpool was with Owen. Yeah, I don't know if they can deal with. You understand? This is what I'm saying, blood. So yeah, I thought about it. I said that can't. I know some bad man from the end, but I don't know one man that I'm confident. I'm confident to deal with the Russian man. Then you get me? Yeah, blood. I thought about this. So I think if it last resort, I'm joining. I'm gonna have to. If I don't join, then I'm leaving. I can't not join and stay here. I can't.
Personally, I think if you're gonna leave, you basically got to leave before bombs start dropping anywhere. Yeah. None of them ones. Because remember, we live on a small island, Dan.
Yeah.
Once war start, they're just gonna lock off flights. Yeah. So where you going? Then you gotta look to go to the to Dover or whatever, and then you're on a fucking ship. They're just gonna blow that out the water.
Yeah.
You mean? I don't want to be playing battleships them times there, blood. Nah. So yeah, leaving. Yeah, blood. You better leave like now. But simultaneously, where you gonna go? Because what if don't think that England won't try hold at the Commonwealth? What do you mean? They'll fully hold at the Commonwealth, blood, for help. All I'm saying is leave Putin to do. Just leave him alone. Leave him alone. He's not. As far as I'm aware, man ain't out here trying to take nothing from us or encroaching on our territories. So leave the man alone.
In the end, push come. If it really got to it, man have to join. Blood. Listen. I ain't got none of this equipment, fam. And listen. All right. Say man them in the end's got some things here. It's not enough, blood. It's not enough. Yeah. I need grenades, fam. Do you know anyone with grenades? I don't know no one with these things. I need these things, blood. When it's war now, it's tactics and all these kind of things, and man's in a roof and you didn't see man, and then he just shoots somebody next to you, blood, and you never even see where it comes from. I don't want them kind of problems, blood. And if I come across them kind of problems, I need to know how to deal with that. I don't want to hear.
Because some of that training is gonna be you being tortured, yeah. So you're gonna have to go through that because there's that possibility that you might get captured, and they need to know that you're not just gonna talk up the things, yeah. Brother, I don't want that trainer.
I don't want that.
I don't want to go.
I don't want it, and I don't need it.
But-
I'll just be like, listen, you phoned me to join you. Yeah, I'm saying yes. Yeah, I don't need all of this in my life. It's already. I'm not an army person. Yeah, this is what I'd say. I'm not an army person. I don't need this in my life. I just need to focus on the weapons and the training. Just putting that out there, just so people, just if they're watching, this is what I just give me the equipment, especially against Russians. I need bullets, fam. I need just bullets. I need bullets. If I'm fighting Russians, yeah. By the way, yeah, I ain't got no problem with no Russians. Let me just...
That's too late, blood.
I love Russians. I'm actually bigging them up by saying this, yeah. I'm saying, yeah. You guys, I'm saying these guys, yeah, are born to fight. These men are born to fight. Like these men are born to fight. You know, like Spartans, them man, bro. That's what they're born to do, cuz, yeah. Right? I was born in Hammersmith, blood. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I played football, yeah. And you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying man can't fight. I'm just saying my upbringing is way different to them man's upbringing. You understand what I'm saying? So I need bullets and I need grenades and bombs.
When you hear them rounds going off, brother, listen. What do you mean? Go fight who? Where? Do what? With what? Nah, man. Nah, allow me. That's you go in there first. Do what you gotta do. I'll go in after. How about that?
Them man catch salmon with their hand. Just grab that and eat their head off one time. There was a girl that used to live when I was younger on my bit called Katya. She went to your school, you know. Do you know her? Katya from Dowie Martyrs. Can you get in touch with us? I just remember because when I knew you, we was about 11. That's a long time ago. I haven't seen her since I was about 12. Yeah. But Katya, Russian, she was Russian. She's Russian. I think she was in my year. Could be in your year. Not lower than that. But she went to Dowie Martyrs. So big up Katya. Tell your peoples, allow me, man. I gave her my master system. Remember the Sega Master System?
Why would you give what?
Yeah, looking back on it now, it's a madness. I should have kept that. At the time, I was like, this is old, man. Sorry, Katya, but I was like, I got PlayStation, man. I got PlayStation now. That's when the PlayStation came out. I got PlayStation.
Brother.
I know. But the graphics weren't graphicing at the time. When I got PlayStation now, the ISS Pro. You don't even know. Yeah, but like you say, maturity definitely comes into that. But I'm just trying to be comfortable and relaxed and not carry as much things. I don't even want to hold my kid's hand, like. So I'm like, just walk, man. Just walk.
That's funny. That is funny.
Blood, listen to this though. So Indian couple from Hanwell that murdered relatives and smuggled 700 million worth of cocaine.
Yeah, blood. I read about this. Or I saw about it online.
If you see the woman, yeah, I know Nikki was saying she looks like her auntie. She looks like her auntie, bro. She looks like just any auntie that's just like she'd cook food for you and be like, "Are you hungry?" and then just be nice. Do you understand? She don't look like nothing. She don't look nothing to do with no cocaine. Do you understand what I'm saying?
From it
and murder.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. The thing that got me is that they escaped extradition for killing. Wasn't it killing like couple people in India? Yeah, what? In India. To see the pictures of the couple, because as much as she looks normal, he don't look like no gangster to me neither. You know that one.
But they're normally the ones that are.
And these that were out here doing up dupping and escaping extradition. My question is...
That's proper underworld criminal stuff that they're doing. That's not like that. That's proper heavy stuff. 700 million, and it's in between 2019 and 2021. 700 million pounds worth of cocaine. And they're in Hanwell, and they're getting it from where they're getting it to Australia. That's connections.
But also, my thing is, how did they end up on the radar of like authorities in the first place? You know, one of them ones.
Because they're smuggling 700 million pounds worth of cocaine in between 2019 and 2021.
Yeah, but who, like, so that would then indicate to me, that, and I've always,
or maybe the murder that they committed in India and then left from, maybe that is red flags.
Gangsters and the police is just two sides of the same fucking coin.
Yeah, they need each other, innit? Well, they don't need each other, but the police need the gangsters. Otherwise, they ain't got a job, have they?
I mean, the gangsters need the police to a degree as well, because they can't make certain things move or do certain things if they ain't got police in their pocket too.
That's true. They done this all through the pandemic, basically.
That's what I'm saying. So
how did they do that?
That's exactly.
How did they do that? Yeah, actually,
that also sounds like they started during the pandemic as well. Sorry, you started in 2019, so that was before the pandemic. but
all the way through to 2021. So that's in the peak of that's through the pandemic.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Through the pandemic, when everything was shut down and lock up, they're going to Australia. And they're in Hanwell. How they? I can't imagine they was going to Australia. It wasn't, but they still was getting it there from wherever they was getting it from.
If you've got enough brains to make yourself and your partner in crime look really inconspicuous to everybody that doesn't know and is not in the know, then how the fuck did the authorities end up in the know that it's you two and they know to focus efforts on you two?
It just takes one little thing, innit? It just takes one thing.
Which is,
but you look at all the movies and that, and you hear the documentaries and that, it's just it's usually one mistake, and it's usually something stupid as well. It's usually something so stupid. Because you can't be on point. When you're doing these things, it's impossible.
There's too many moving parts.
Yeah, you can't. Everyone can't be on point, and the more people involved in it, the less control you really have. Do you get what I'm saying? So someone. Also, they could have arrested. They could have done. You know what they do, blood? They could have arrested someone smaller and said, "Yo."
Yeah, but again, cool. You do that, but the smaller, like, in order for the smaller person, to be fair, you know what? Nah, that you're probably right.
33 years, she's 59, she's done. She died in prison. He's 35 or something, she's 59. They got 33 years.
Bro, I thought that was her husband. Okay.
Yeah, it was her husband. It is. He's 35.
What?
Yeah, she's for 59.
He's 35.
Yeah. Let me just make sure. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, he's 30 something. Hold on. He's 34. She's 59.
What? And they both got 33 years.
Both.
It could be worse.
She's gonna die in prison. She's 59. She's 59.
So she'll probably carry on making her peas in pen blood.
Well, they ain't got. There's no way that the feds have got all her money. She's money wise, she's good. You're moving 700 million pound worth of cocaine in that small amount of time. You got money.
She might be the small fish in this operation.
Might be, because they're saying that the guy is the one that's distributing it around the world. It says that's found to have shipped vast quantities of cocaine around the world between 2009 and 2021. When I saw that this morning, I was like, yo, you just don't know, innit? You don't know who you live next door to, and you don't know who's on your road, and you don't know what happens behind closed doors, man.
Now, the people, like, in the end of my road, across the road from me, like, they got a Land Rover, like, sport thing, man, and they've had some very nice whips since I've been here. So now, obviously,
and that could be finance though. Anyone could get a nice.
It could be, but now blood is drugs.
You say now you're looking at
now it's drugs. How about that? Now you lot are fucking cocaine barons.
Hey, that's what my grand's like, you know. Anytime my grand, listen, yo, I love my grand, but anytime my grand see a black person in the car, drugs. You know, hold on. Grand, like, can't he just specifically as well, like.
That's ignorant.
A black man in the car, yo, I drugged that. Hold on, no, what says drugs? Why? Where's the drugs part? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just a black man in the car.